Hello guys, welcome again to another interesting episode of Football Roundup, your most reliable source of football information. Please, before we get started, click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell if you haven't and if you are new to this channel. Zlatan Ibrahimovic cannot be stopped. The Swede's move to MLS in 2019 was interpreted by him bowing out of European football, but his return to AC Milan for the beginning of 2020 has seen him amaze the world again. Born in the same year as the other former greats, namely Iker Casillas, David Villa, Samuel Eto'o and Xabi Alonso, Ibrahimovic is defying all odds by continuing to play as though he is 10 years younger and as though he wasn't born in 1981. From his first goal in Sweden's first division back in 1999 to his first goal in 2021, which came against Callegri on Monday, Ibrahimovic has scored in 23 consecutive years, bagging goals in the Eredivisie, Serie A, La Liga Santander, Ligue 1 and the Premier League and MLS. Away from the noise generated by his ego, Ibrahimovic's number back up his own high opinion of himself. Since returning to Milan, he has scored 22 goals in 26 games. This season, at 39, he has scored 12 goals in 8 Serie A matches, bettered only by Cristiano Ronaldo's 15, and both Ciro Immobile and Romelu Lukaku's 12. Each of those three have played at least 6 games more than Ibrahimovic. In Spain, Lionel Messi leads the race to be crowned Pichichi with fewer goals. Ibrahimovic has scored in each of his last 9 games that he has started, and has scored twice on 5 occasions. His form has Milan leading Serie A, and as time progresses, they look more capable of retaining top spot. Emile Rowe will be rewarded with a bumper new contract as he emerges as Arsenal's latest young star. The 20-year-old has played a key role in the Gunners' revival in recent weeks and is currently central to Mikel Arteta's first-team plans. The midfielder will enter the final 2 years of his current deal in the summer, but the club wants to remove any uncertainty by giving him a long-term extension before the start of next season. Barcelona's election are the subject of heavy debate in Catalonia at this present moment, and in the face of further delays to the planned date, Joan Laporta has made clear that any such delays are wholly detrimental to Los Col's hope of keeping Lionel Messi at the club. Messi wouldn't resign with the club under the previous administration, and there had been hope that the new board would be in place before the end of January. Yet that is perhaps unlikely given the ongoing COVID-19 issues with regards to scheduling the voting. It must also be remembered that as of January 1st, Messi is legally allowed to discuss terms with foreign clubs with regards to joining them on a free transfer at the end of 2021 in June. And with Leonardo publicly admitting Paris Saint-Germain's interest in Messi, Laporta is concerned. The electoral delays harm the possible renewal of Lionel Messi, Laporta explained in an interview with Catalonia Radio. The other clubs can see the situation. An audit has to be done before making the offer of a renewal. This situation doesn't benefit Barcelona at all because I insist we need him. Eric Garcia's future has been linked to Barcelona of late, although Laporta is unable to fully commit to a deal until he is both elected and aware of the club's fiscal state. My position has not changed. The manager has told us that there is no money either for a transfer or to pay the agent, Laporta added. If he wants to come and Barcelona wants to sign him, let's wait until the end of the season. When further pressed on a possible delay to the election date, Laporta once again blasted those who are pushing for it. I was always in favor of doing the vote as soon as possible, Laporta confirmed. Barcelona can't exist without the president any longer. Whatever is done, it must take into account the purity of the process so there are no challenges. But I will abide by the decisions they make. The management board has the authority, not the candidate. There has been a radical turn with regards to Martin Odegaard's situation at Real Madrid, with the Norwegian international having sensationally requested to leave the Spanish giants. Having shown with Real Sociedad last season and being recalled early by Los Blancos, his lack of minutes under Zinedine Zidane has been a huge source of frustration for the player, and he isn't willing to put up with it any longer. After Odegaard was ruled out of the Copa del Rey tie with Alcoyano, it appeared as though the writing was on the wall for the gifted playmaker. Over the course of the entire 2020-21 season to this point, Odegaard has been on the pitch for a paltry total of 367 minutes, which has forced him to demand a new loan move. Zidane wants to retain the former Hereven star due to shortage of central players in the attacking areas within his squad, yet that appears more as an act of crisis planning than a real desire to use Odegaard's talent. The problem Real Madrid have with this request in the message he sent out, Odegaard was technically the only signing the club made in the summer, even though he was returning from a highly successful loan spell. He had established himself as one of the premier chance creators in La Liga Santander and was expected to return to Los Merengues to actually be a guaranteed first-team player. In truth, that's what he should be. And you have to suggest that looking at his age, Real Madrid can't afford to loan him too many times.